Small city. Now we have the hydropower plant. It's going to be super expensive, but I would like to dam this river. I just wish I could do it further upstream. That doesn't seem to be in the cards right now. So hypothetically, what would we be looking at here? 528, it's saying. That'd be pretty amazing. I wish there were a better way to know that you're clicking on, like, high ground. What if I started way over here? Just how would that work out? So super expensive, and it's saying 720 megawatts. I kind of doubt we would actually be getting that much. Sometimes you build the dam too high, and you just don't generate anything at all. There we go. So that would be 5... Well, it said 560 a moment ago. 576? That's not bad. It's going to take a while to get the money, but I think that might be our next step. Because we do need more electricity production. Traffic circle is working fine up here. We still have a fair amount of traffic at these intersections, but that's to be expected. And down here, actually things look quite good. Let's look at our actual traffic map mode here. Yeah, so we have a lot of traffic that slows down here as they make the left turn, and it's kind of a bottleneck in general, but nobody's backing up. It's just red because of the number of cars that pass through. Those highways are definitely pulling a lot of traffic through, and it looks like a lot of our heavy traffic. So, for example, what is this vehicle? Yeah, so oil truck. Yeah, so they're able to use that to get to where they're going. Of course, other, non-heavy traffic can use that as well and probably get to their destinations faster in some cases. Looks like we have sick people up here for some reason. Oh, because of... Alright, yeah, I should just get rid of the zoning right here. So how big is the pollution bubble? Yeah, fairly big. Let's just do that. These people are still getting sick. They're really in the outer reaches of the pollution, though. Maybe what I'll do instead is slap a road going diagonally here. And stick that right at the end of the road. It should still be just as effective. But this way, the pollution won't hit these houses as badly. A little back up here. So how many light phases do we have? Okay, so these are synchronized. But we have 3 light phases overall because this road and this road aren't on the same phase. So we should fix that. Four-lane road. Let's pull this straight and then do that. Let's just clear all that cruft away. We put commercial around here. And then we'll have residential. So now we should only have 2 light phases total. And yes, that is indeed what we have. That's one of the things that the game doesn't exactly advertise, but it is important to pay attention to. You know, how many light phases you're actually having to work with. Alright, employment is actually starting to go down. We are out of water also. That's unfortunate. Yep, that worked. And we have almost enough money to build that hydroelectric dam. That's going to be a huge coup for us. It's going to give so much power, assuming that it actually works properly. How many late phases do we have here? So that's one phase there. So we have 3 late phases here, yeah. That's not great. I think what we do is just get rid of that road. Don't need it. Force traffic through more efficient paths. And, you know, these are all just 2-way streets, it looks like, so I should have upgraded these to the bicycle-friendly kind. Although this could take a little while if I want to hunt down every little bit of road. Although I guess there is a visual cue in the form of parked cars, usually. Well, this is working fine, actually. Going pretty quick. I still really like this little neighborhood right here. Boy, I really wasn't paying attention. I mean, of course, I want this city to be bike-friendly, but I hadn't followed through in making sure that we had all the bike lanes that we needed. There we go. I think that is everything. And everything up here is already bike-friendly, except, of course, for the roundabout. But there are alternative routes to get places. I kind of like to connect those and those. And maybe those two. Just give people more ways to get where they're going. And in these intersections, crazy angles don't matter too much because it doesn't affect... I mean, there are no traffic signals, so there's just no need to worry about that sort of thing. So how does all this look? Terrible elementary school availability. I guess I can slap another one down. Well, you know, I'm going to put it out where things haven't really been built yet. There, elementary school. High school is going to be fine. University, I don't think I... Oh, I do have access to it, but no, I'm not going to build that yet. Incineration status is very low. Landfill usage is getting very high. Electricity availability is right on the razor's edge, so we do need to build that hydroelectric dam next. Yeah, actually, we're starting to get power loss. But generally, your... the demand drops at night. Yeah, so it is dropping. Good. So maybe at the end of this night is when we can do that. So this is not enough customers, I think? Yeah, not enough customers. It doesn't really make sense to have this bit be zoned residential. I think I still only have the one cemetery, actually. Hers is in use 9 out of 10. Yes, we're getting in pretty bad shape there. We don't yet have a crematorium, so I think we'll just slap another cemetery down up there. All of this industry has filled in, and there's still a strong demand for industry. Traffic's moving everywhere. Alright, we have enough money now. We have enough money for the hydroelectric dam. I have 6576. Yeah, I think that's as best as I could get it. So let's hope that this works and that we don't just, like, flood our entire town here. This might cause some of our advanced wind turbines to stop working. Alright, water is cresting the dam. Well, that's working. You're not connected to our grid yet, but that's easy enough to fix. Well, here comes some water. I don't think it's going to hit our town, though. Yes, I think we'll be okay with this. So it's settling. Looks like around 650 to 670. It's still not 100% worked out yet. Yes, water availability has plummeted. Where are my... Here they are. So yes, we do have to move these. I was expecting that to be the case. And probably the same is going to be true of the waste pipes. It's pretty cool, though, just this wave rushing away. And now this is starting to look like a proper bridge here, isn't it? Ooh, that's a big lineup. Where are you guys all going? You are delivering goods. You're driving home. Yada yada. Collecting garbage. Driving to the corner shop. Yeah, so I need some better transportation. We haven't yet put in our bus system. We actually have access to the metro now. We could kind of skip buses, but I really want to use the new bus station feature. You are full again. That's terrible. And this is almost full in terms of its garbage reserves. Yeah, we got to get more of these going. Incineration status is still below the garbage that we're generating. Alright, let's check this again now. Oh, actually a bit of water did hit our city, but not badly enough to hurt anything. So you're... Oh, 784 now. Alright, I mean, it's... Okay, it looks like it's going to be fluctuating, but still above 700, that is excellent. And it looks like we did not even quite wash out the rail bridge. It's very close to being washed out, but it seems to be okay. And these are still operating, so that's good. Oh, I should hook this up. I wasn't thinking about that, but yeah, let's connect you there. And then, you know, ideally, I guess this would connect, like, to the roundabout pretty directly, but I think I'm just going to attach it to the highway. So then people who want to go to this other part of town, you know, can go across the dam and then just make the turn straight onto the roundabout. And people exiting the highway who want to get to the other part of town, they already have the tunnel, but now they have this other route that they can take. Saying cannot build on water. What? There, I forced it. There, I just want to make sure that I'm able to continue this when it's time to. Huh. All of this is a little weird. No, I took that too far. Let's go to about here. And then it can continue along the coast. Although, boy, the water sure is lapping up in that area. Might be a little dangerous to build there. Power output has dropped a fair bit, but it's still far beyond what we're going to need for the foreseeable future. Yeah, we got all this pollution. Yeah. I really didn't want to make that area industrial. I think what I need to do right now is use what relatively little money I have and start actually building out the industrial area that I wanted. So let's continue that first of all. So this should only have 2 light phases. Yeah, that one and then the other one. So let's continue pulling this road further down. I'm trying to decide how I want to do this. Let's just pull it all the way down. This stuff is costing a good bit of money, but we can swing it. We can pull this over here and do it like that to connect those two. Okay, I broke power connection. I suppose if I just build something right here, that'd be fine, though. Yeah, you know what? Let's just build a little hospital thing. There you go. Gonna need pipes. And I guess let's just get the industry going. All this lower river part is going to be industry. Trying to think how I want to connect this part to the highway, though. Well, it'll work out somehow. Let's just have a nice straight 90-degree thing here. Let's have 90 degrees down this way. And then I think we're just going to hook that straight into that bit of the highway so then they can turn right, make a U-turn, and do whatever they want to do. Or rather, I mean, they can turn right and then go straight into the tunnel here, so that'll work. They can also take this exit if they want, and they can take the U-turn in order to get on the main highway. So I think that that will work just great. So now let's put down the pipes before we continue. Just fill in the gap here. That should work. That should work. And then it's just a matter of filling in the gaps here. Having trouble getting it lined up, though. There we go. Alright, that all works. Yeah, let's connect that too. Something like that. Then I have to fill in this little bit too. No, let's do this one properly according to that grid. Now that's going to be a busy intersection. And massive industry. Looks like we need more police, possibly. Well, I don't think I have crime rate on here because it was never necessary in the old game. The old version. Crime rate? No, crime rate's low. I think police maybe just aren't able to get around everywhere that they need to go yet. People are actually using that as a bridge. I think we're in pretty good shape. I'm going to wait for the sun to come up. But overall, like I said, I think we're in pretty good shape. Traffic's moving. It's busy here, but overall it is moving. I'd really like to get down to police headquarters. It's going to be a while before we can afford that, though.